Hey guys, it's Dee from Sanremo. Today I'm going to be showing you how to remove a group head from a Cafe Racer. There are a couple steps you're going to need to take before we start disassembling the machine. So the first thing you're going to need to do is turn off the cold water. Once you turn off the cold water, I want you to activate the buttons on the group heads to relieve the pressure of water inside your machine. Once you do that and you hear your pump cavitate, you know that you're ready to go. The next step I want you to do is unplug your coffee machine, making sure that there's no power to your coffee machine whatsoever. So if it's a 32 amp coffee machine, remove it from the plug socket. If it is a 40 amp, go to your switchboard and make sure it's off. It's super important because we're going to be removing power leads off the element. So it's super important that there is zero power to the coffee machine at this point. So now that we've removed the power, we want to remove the pressure from the machine. So dump your steam pressure as well. The next step after this, we're going to be removing the group head cover. So the first thing you want to do is remove the group head cover. There are 2 screws on either side parallel to each other. So grab your Allen key, it is a size 4, and all you want to do is take this off. So pull straight off, we'll put it aside, and directly on the other side, the same one, like so. At this point, you want to pull apart the bottom part of the group head cover, just like so. They'll come off, put them aside, and then the group head cover. You pull slightly towards you to unlock it and then lift up. Disconnect the cables. If you at this point need a reference to where the cables go, take a quick photo of obviously the element setup here and also where the cables connect into. So red on the left and white on the right. We'll disconnect those two. So we're completely removing the group head like so. Move the cables to the side, and at this point we're going to remove the element cables as well. So pull, again, making sure that there is zero power to this machine. Put them aside. You can tuck them behind the hot water if need be, so they're out of your way, like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the Teflon pipe here. So 13, push, holding the L hook down like so, and we're just removing it from the joint. It does swivel, be gentle as well, we don't want to break it. So we'll keep on turning until it loosens up, and once it loosens up, it will come directly off. So now that we've removed the Teflon pipe, we'll push it aside, and now we're going to remove the copper pipe. I recommend removing it from this part, so we'll crack it open from here. So grab your 15 and your 14, holding down that part, and then we're just going to pull towards each other and it will come straight off. Unscrew here. So now that we've disconnected the copper pipe, we'll lift up the top and we'll remove that out of the way. This silicone tube right here is connected to your solenoid, so we need to make sure that we remove it. So you can use a tissue just to wrap around it because it does need replacement. Pull like so. If it does rip, don't worry, we'll just peel that off and then we'll replace it with a new silicone tube. The next thing you'll need to disconnect is the temp probe, which is the plug just in the middle here. So we'll disconnect that. Move that aside. So now that we've removed our temp sensor, we also need to remove the dry element or the ring element as well, which is this one just at the bottom. Perfect. And we'll go back to the front of the machine and remove the side bolts now that's holding the group head in place. So we remove these 2 bolts just here, and there's an identical 2 on the other side as well. So now that we've unscrewed all 4 screws, all we need to do now is lift and pull out. So we lift and pull down, and the whole group head should come to this point. So at this point here, all you'll need to do is disconnect your group solenoid. So pull, and there you have it. Your group head should come directly out. What you'll need to do at this point, and this is why we would remove our group head, so you gain access to your temp probe, which is just here, and also your group solenoid. So if your group solenoid needs replacing, this is how you would gain access to this part of the machine. And also if you are needing to gain access to remove a blockage because the chemical Lod green that you used didn't completely remove the blockage. So once you've gone and you've done whatever you need to do, also making sure that you change your silicone tube as well. All you'll need to do is reverse the steps back into the machine to reassemble your group head. So cords go in first and then pop your group head back in, and that's how you gain complete access to your group head.